Hello, welcome to the sixth. Welcome to the final video of my 6-part series on doing Winx Club inspired makeup. I think next I want to do Greek gods and just talk about the myths I know and my opinions, like how Zeus sucks. The final one is my favorite, Flora. So let's get into it. So I was talking about in my Winx, full movie breakdown, how Flora is second most powerful. It might be the first most powerful character. And, well, I didn't get any, what? No, that's not true. I feel the need to explain my thoughts and reasonings behind that. So I will. But first of all, I wore earrings for this one. Look at them. They're cute. They're little flowers. I think they're very adorable, and I love them. I was gonna wear little crane ones, but I decided against that. And if you do not know what the cranes mean, well, have you watched the show? No, I will explain that the cranes are Flora and her boyfriend Helia will fold up paper notes and send them to each other folded up cranes and make them fly to each other. And that's so adorable. And so I didn't wear those crane earrings. But if you want me to wear them in another video, I would be totally willing and able to. Just let me know. I messed it up. It's fine. We're not going to stress about it. I'm going to stress about it a lot, but we're not going to stress today. So Bloom, I think, no, talking about Flora. Flora, I think, suffers from the Iceman issue, and if you do not know, Iceman is an X-Men, an Omega level X-Men, and Omega is the highest tier of possible power. It means you have unlimited capacity for power and what you can do with your power. Jean Grey is one of them, and she can completely terraform planets. And so Bobby kind of starts off as just he can mess with ice and turn his body into ice. And in one of the comics, Emma Frost, who is a telepath, much like Jean Grey, telepathically takes control of his body, and we find out Bobby's holding back all the time because, as a lot of people know, there's the phrase of great power comes great responsibility, and Bobby does not want that great responsibility, so he ignores the great power. And he actually can, completely freeze everything in the universe. If he wanted to, he just doesn't, which is terrifying, but also would have been great to know. But, so, that is kind of Flora's issue too, is that we just don't know what she is capable of power-wise. That makes her very terrifying. Completely terrifying. In that, truthfully, she could kill everyone. And I'd be okay with it just because I want Flora to kill me. But no one really see it coming because she just likes her plants. And she's like the greenhouse keeper at Althea, their school, and she just doesn't really get in anyone's way. She's not very, like, confrontational. But if she got upset, she could kill everybody, including Bloom, who is generally believed to be the most powerful, but possibly when it comes to Flora is probably not. Like, Flora, if she just is like, so in season 3, they got an upgrade called Enchantix, which basically gives you a powder that you can use to undo evil curses. But Flora just already has knowledge on how to undo evil curses with her plants. Someone was turned into a plant. She knows how to do that. Undo that. She knows poisons. She knows cures. She knows kind of everything there is to know about plants. And she just does it. And it's badass and super fun to watch as a Flora fan. But also is probably terrifying. Because, like, she knows the antidotes to poisons. But that means she has to know the poisons. Oh no! That is not good for the general safety of everyone. Like, also, she could just kill everyone. And I'm all for it, honestly. Frankly, a lot of people don't hype up Flora enough, and I'm for her just killing everybody. For funsies. Winx is getting rebooted. That comes out, like, well, this video is coming out in 2025. So, the reboot comes out this year. And I personally think the previous world ended because someone decided to hurt Flora's sister, Miele. Which, Flora is one of the only 2 characters that we know of who has siblings. Everyone else, from our knowledge, is an only child. The only other one is Bloom, but she was raised as an only child on Earth. And so, and she is a big sister. Unlike Bloom, who is the little sister, she is the elder sister. Which I think definitely comes across sometimes in, like, how she is with the Winx. She's very, like, mothering. She's like the mom friend of the group, which is great. Mom friends are often underappreciated. And I hope they keep her characterization in the new show. But, to add on to that, Flora is Latina. She's based off of Jennifer Lopez. And is constantly whitewashed. And, like, her and, what? I don't need that big of a brush. Her and Aisha, throughout the show's run, get, like, lighter and lighter skin as the shows go on. And I hope, from what I've seen, they've not taken away Like, from what it seems, they have given them back their, like, color in their skin, their melanin. But I hope that they're good. I hope that we get them back. I hope. And I have no idea how they're gonna one-up her and Helia's love story from the original show. Like, that's kind of, anytime something gets rebooted, kind of like, you have to not only live up to the previous show, you have to one-up it. And I don't know if they can one-up Winx. Like, I don't think that show's one-upable. Like, I don't think that's possible at all. But I'm for it if they can do it. Like, if they pull it off and the show is good, I'm so excited. But if they don't, I'm gonna be disappointed. I mean, the original show will always exist. And the problem isn't that the original show is, like, going away. It's that sad it's being rebooted. Like, at all. Like, there's no need for that. There's no need to restart everything. There's no need to reboot anything when the show is already so good and they don't need to change the animation. And I think Winx, I think after, like, Frozen came out, a lot of, like, animation style for things changed, including Winx to be more like Frozen. Not a thing I really love. Like, I don't think it's, like, great or the most amazing thing, and look, this show has so many possibilities and different fun things, and it's sad that they're restarting the world and not continuing to play in that world. Like, I know animation is probably super expensive and stuff like that, but, like, newer animation stuff is probably more expensive. Like, it's probably more expensive to do, like, newer animation, because you have to update everything. Why not stick with their old animation style? And just, like, hey, when new technology comes out, you use it, but don't forget where the show started. Because the show is such, like, a gem. And that should not be forgotten. I'm making myself emotional. That is great. But I hope all goes well with that show. I do. I hope that it brings newer generations, like, the same amount of joy brought me, and probably countless other people. I don't know, it's weird seeing stuff be rebooted. And when there are so many original tales that could be told, but I get, we're still really kind of just coming out of the pandemic. And so I trying to make sure you have reliable income. After that is probably quite stressful. And like, I don't know. All I can say is that I am excited to see what new steps they can take in the world of winx. Like, I don't want them to, like, redo all of the show. Kind of want to see them deal with different creatures and stuff like that. And not just retread ground. But just in a updated animation style. I don't know. I feel like there are plenty of stories to tell. I don't know. That kind of turned sad. I was originally gonna just talk about Flora, but, yeah. This is the last video of this 6-parter. It's been really fun to do. I'm gonna say that. I'm sorry that I didn't give you any videos for Christmas. I just got very overwhelmed. But, welcome to a new year. Woot woot. I'm excited to see what comes from the new year with this channel, and also trying to get a job and everything. And so, let's see how this year turns out. And if you want me to do a Diaspro video, that'd be fun. Or, like, what other series do you want me to talk about? Like, Monster High, Ever After High, or, like, I want to talk about superheroes. I want to know how you guys feel about that. Then let me know. Okay.